Slovenačka umetnica Nika Zupanc radi i sanja u Ljubljani. Nakon završenih studija i brojnih priznanja, samostalno radi na kreaciji prepoznatljivih ženstvenih dizajn rešenja koji posjeduju i jednu duhovitu crtu. Internacionalni mediji njen rad opisuju kao punk eleganciju i tehno šik.
Kako bi ove dve dame postale razgovor, nego tako da ono što sam i čitala i što sad ovako vidim je da si zaista jedna kombinacija nešto tehno šika i punk elegancije. Šta ti misliš o tome?
To mi je, možda je to malo... This is the problem. I cannot speak in Serbian. Maybe this is really true. Because this is also how I approach the topics in the design that I do. I'm in a way a little bit of a rebellion, also by my soul and also in my profession. So this is what I try to do. I try to question new things, new values. So I like these combinations which usually don't go together, like punk elegance. It's a term which is hard to combine in a way. But this is what I'm interested in. First of all, I was surprised because I was listed as an artist in the Belgrade Design Week bucket, but I'm not an artist. I really see myself as a designer, a product designer, but what I try to do is I try to add new values and to push the borders of the design profession because, of course, I'm convinced that in the contemporary relevant design has to be, of course, very innovative, functional. There has to be a twist in the usage of the material, of the technology, but this is far from being enough. So it has to have another story. And this is what I'm interested in. And maybe by adding those stories, which sometimes could be also very intimate, is how I managed to get this feeling that you got, that my designs are in a way a little bit intimate.
Dosta se baviš decom iz škole u kojima su oni prelep auto na liniji. Kako deca reaguju? Su probali? Šta kažu? Kako deca reaguju na dizajn?
Oni to puno vole. Ja mislim, ovaj auto, zaista, što sam htjela s ovim radovima je bilo da bi promijenila ovaj pogled na dječji smještaj. Uopšte, ja sam with the cradles, I try to actually do a furniture which is also for the parents. So to go out of these very functional, practical things for the babies and to try to add a bit of a fashion, you could say. And by that I was trying to say that when we become parents, that doesn't mean that we have to change also the perspective on how we live or the perspective of how we dress ourselves. So I try to combine both. Of course, do the things which would be loved by the children, but also to create the things which parents love to look at. I think Belgrade Design Week is great. I think something like that could never happen in Slovenia.
Why?
I don't know why. I'm sorry because yes, I think it's very good, and I think it's very needed in this geopolitical place. It would be also very needed in Slovenia, but I think for Belgrade, you're in a way lucky. Maybe the people are more open to the contemporary design. So I think what you're doing is very good because you're really bringing the very hot, interesting people, and by that you are educating your young designers. And this is the only way to build a design scene for the future.
Finalni panel na ovogodišnjoj konferenciji Pamet na kvadrat okupit će 10 najuspešnijih kreativaca po izboru Saveta BDW-a koji su obeležili proteklu godinu svojim doprinosom i davanjem impulsa kreativnoj industriji grada Beograda. Posetioci ovog panela imaće jedinstvenu priliku da uživo od najkreativnijih stvaralaca Srbije čuju o planiranju, produkciji i rezultatima njihovih projekata koje će predstavljati pomake ili već označavaju repere za razvoj celog društva. Čuveni španski i katalonski dizajner Martí Guixe rođen je u Barceloni 64. Njegov rad se kreće između antropologije, humora, gastronomije, tipografije, društvenih i prirodnih nauka. Ono što karakteriše njegov rad jeste česta upotreba jednokratnih materijala. Ova sklonost brzim materijalima, odmah dostupnim i orijentisanim na masovnu potrošnju, pozicionirala ga je kao važnog inovatora u svetu dizajna hrane. Ako njega pitate, on je anti-dizajner.
Evo, nalazimo se ispred zapleta sa Martim Guixeom koji je, kako se zove, dizajner hrane, ali nema nikakvu ideju u kuvanju. Zato smo došli u zaplet. I know that you are a food designer, but you don't have any idea of cooking.
No.
I like that.
No, because I think food design is about designing objects that you can eat. So you really don't need to cook to design objects. You just have to change the matter, and you have to have a good consultant, a chef and a nutritionist, and then you can do it.
And tell me, why are you calling yourself ex-designer?
Because at the beginning in 97, what I was doing was so strange that a lot of people were not really knowing if I was an artist, a designer. So I thought, okay, I am not an artist, but also a designer, a traditional designer, I am also not. So I thought the best definition I could find was ex-designer.
Ex-designer. And why you don't think that you are an artist? We discussed after your lecture that we think that you are an artist.
No, but I am really doing these things for commercial purposes, not really to express myself. Also when I am expressing myself, but actually it's a design project.
And your design is full of life. And what do you think is important to have a connection between everyday life and design?
Well, I think design it's about everyday life. All days are things that design can change. So I try to develop objects that without that you realize it changes your attitude or your perception of reality. And that's about all day life.
Okay, it's okay.
So I show you how is the traditional Catalan bread. Bread with bread. You cut it in half. Take the tomato. You put it like that. Some salt and oil. This is the traditional chocolate. And now I'm showing you first design that take the tomato, cut it in half, then melt it. This is that.